Howdy, gang.
Hey.
We're back. Yes. I don't know what day or month it is because I went outside today and I'm like, wait a minute. It's been like 180 degrees the last few weeks, days here, and today I went outside and it was cloudy. Like when I opened my little eyes at like 9:15, I was like, it's got to be like 7:30. No. And it was windy and kind of chilly, a little chilly. It's going to be like jacket weather in like 3 hours. So I'm sure this won't last long. But here we are, hanging out with you, Russ Factor Show, Danny Hyphen alongside. We've got the big show tonight. The big show. The one where we do a break and then come back for more gaming news even too. So tonight, coming up on the big show, we're going to be watching the PlayStation State of Play from yesterday. I've caught wind of some stuff that came out of it, but I haven't watched it. So
neither have I. I'm excited to see what's there.
Yeah, when these things air on like Thursdays, I'm like, fuck it, I'll just watch it. I'll just watch it on the show.
Why not?
At least get a couple genuine reactions out of at least something they show. But we'll be taking a look at that during the second part of the show tonight. But we do have a little bit to get through before then. Might crack me some drinks during that State of Play too. So.
Oh, you want me to go bring you one of those things?
Oh no,
not yet.
Not right now.
You don't need it yet because you don't want them warm.
No. I might have a little whiskey first and then crack into a little.
I see. I'm gonna follow the rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What have I been playing this week? Arc Raiders, I guess, a little.
Yeah, nothing else? Just Arc Raiders? Or you been kind of taking a break from gaming for a bit?
Yeah, kind of a couple. I mean, I donk around on shit on my ROG Xbox Ally XX Ally.
Oh.
What was I playing the other night on there? Oh, the dumbest driver game.
The dumbest driver game? Which one?
San Francisco.
I think that one was kind of weird and fun.
It was stupid.
The stupid one that I thought was Driver 3. I didn't like that one as much. But Driver San Francisco, I like jumping between cars.
See, that's what I'm like.
The plot was so dumb. It didn't matter. But I just loved the gameplay. Just jumping between cars.
I just hate how, like, going back and playing those games, like, they were really cool when they came out, but now, like, I've played a lot of, like, Forza Horizon and stuff. How short, really, like, the activities are in games, like, that came out, years ago at this point. And that goes for, like racing games, too. Like, how short the tracks are, how short the races are, like... Forza's really spoiled me with those, like, long-haul, like, races where you're racing for, like, fucking 6 minutes, 7 minutes.
Might depend on the game. I mean, games like Project Gotham had situations where you start out on short tracks and you work your way up to medium and long.
Yeah, but a lot of these games, it's like, oh, really?
That's it?
Kind of feeling all these races are about the same length in about 2.5 minutes.
It's like a half mile long.
But yeah, that's just been kind of donking around a little bit, here and there, doing this and that. What you been playing, Danny Hyphen? You been playing anything?
Well, I've been playing a lot of MotorStorm on my ROG Xbox Ally X
Little
handheld.
Molderstorm.
Yeah, I'm glad that works. I'm glad I'm able to play my PS3 games without having to dig out my PS3.
Yeah, just play your
have 'em on
backups.
there, yeah.
Got them ready to go, and they look nicer.
Oh man, yeah, it's a lot better than it was.
I mean, that thing's only a 1080p screen, but like, I mean, that's still,
That game output at 720p native.
Yeah, being able to crank that bad boy up, and then we still got to do a little research. We're working on it, but I think we'll get the 60 FPS stuff going. We're so close. We're so close. There's just like something I'm missing. That's not like on the wiki, and I got to use Grok for this stuff because he needs to go to Reddit for me. Because I don't want to sift through Reddit, and 9 pages of irrelevant posts to find my answer on page 24 of a Reddit thread. So yeah, we're so close. But yeah. Danny Hyphen's been over there playing. You took it out of the house. You took it on the road a little bit.
I did. I will say that it's just as useful as any PC.
Yeah.
The only trouble is if you are offline, that thing is it turns into a pumpkin. It's pretty difficult. Like you can play some of the Xbox stuff because it has that offline kind of mode.
Yeah, you can play all your Xbox games. You can play all your Steam stuff.
But man, yeah, it's,
you do have to, of course, like never. And here's the thing: if you use Xbox on a device that's going to be offline, like a handheld or something, and you use Xbox app, launch your games before you leave the house and lose internet, because you have to launch them at least once with Xbox for them to basically get the little 30-day license on there for you. I made that mistake one time where I downloaded the first time I downloaded Forza Horizon 5 on the Legion Go. I didn't launch it, and I got on the plane, and I'm like, fuck.
oh well. Yeah.
And you can play all your old retro stuff, but yeah, like doing anything, like grabbing updates, playing any online games, no. Did you hook it up to a TV in there?
I did.
Got your little dock out?
Yeah, the dock works pretty well, but the charger was kind of finicky with the outlets because the room was kind of weird. The TV was in a weird place, so there's times when we used the TV and times when we didn't. So we just took the handheld and watched stuff on the bed, just holding it.
Oh, yeah.
And the speakers in the handheld are better than the TV speakers, by far. Samsung makes shit speakers in their TV.
Yeah.
What up, Doubleholic?
Yeah, Doubleholic. Welcome to it. Big show tonight. Big show. We got a lot of news, a PlayStation State of Play to watch, and a brand new game to play, Reanimal. So all that's coming up for you tonight. Big man. Anyways, I guess we'll hop right into the news because we're gonna get through. We got some stories for you here. We'll take a little break and then we'll sit down and we'll watch some. We'll watch an hour-long PlayStation State of Play with you here tonight.
All right.
We'll skip a couple things. There was like some shit in there that was shown that we've already seen. That I know that Pragmata, Capcom game with the AI girl and the spaceman showed something, and I'm like, I think we've seen enough, and like Japan's sold, and everybody here wants it sold, and there's a demo, and there's even a demo on the Switch. But yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff to look at in the PlayStation State of Play. That's not just for PlayStation, by the way. It's a lot of third-party stuff or announcements.
A lot of third-party.
So yeah, we'll be taking a look at that here in a little while, and then me and Danny Hyphen will be playing Reanimal together. Thanks to our Twitch subscribers for getting that one for us here tonight. I got a little Twitch payout from the subscriber and ad revenue this week, and Reanimal was coming, and I'm like, every time I get a little Twitch payout. It's not much, like $50 here and there every few months. I like to turn around and buy a game with it that we play on the show, and kind of just keep it investing in the old entertainment. So Sarah actually saw the Reanimal. She's like, "You guys gonna play this?" I'm like, I wasn't thinking about it, but I mean, I remember seeing it and thinking it looked kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then found it today, and I was like, oh shit, I got Twitch payout. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's go ahead and check it out. You got a Switch too. Oh my God.
Oh, why you?
I'm gonna speak for Maddie McCravens here too, as well. From me and Maddie McCravens, I'm sorry, Doubleholic. I'm sorry they got you.
I don't know why you got that Switch too.
Oh, did I move my Switch 2 to the bedroom because I thought I was gonna play the Pragmata demo? I guess I did.
And then you didn't?
Yeah.
Oh well. You got it on Switch. Okay. I mean,
I hope you enjoy your Switch too.
Yeah. That's one way to play Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade.
That's cool. I unfortunately do not really enjoy mine at this point because Mario Kart World kind of sucked. Donkey Kong Bonanza was I don't understand how, I dumped like 40 hours into it, and I was like, okay, I got 40 hours. And then the new Metroid I got for Christmas fucking sucks.
The internet seems to agree with you on that one.
I'm like, not doing too well with Nintendo major IPs here on the Switch 2 so far. But it is a nice thing to have to play my old Switch library, I will say that. And it is, I had an OG launch model Switch, so I didn't have like the Switch OLED. So it was a nice little upgrade too for some performance. Some of my games got little updates. I got like nice. I paid for the updates for the Zelda games, and that's a nice place to play those now in full 60 FPS and good to go. Because dicking around with a Switch emulator kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah, I have no want to really do it.
You can get games like Zelda, but they still got weird frame hitches at times that are like kind of annoying, and it's like I'm sitting at my fucking computer, and it's a Switch game, and yeah, I'd just rather play on my Switch. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your Switch too. I hope you find more joy than me or Maddie McCravens has. I've at least touched mine. Maddie McCravens showed me that he played his months ago, and then put it in his entertainment center, and it hasn't moved an inch.
You just decided you needed it, huh?
I did that too. It didn't work out so well, but here's to you, bud. I hope it works out. I hope it works out, man. And I genuinely mean that. I'm a little bitter about the Switch 2 being just, a fucking piece of shit. But I'm like, hey, I'm really gonna like my Switch in about 4 years when something really cool actually comes out, like a mainline Zelda. Or when they dupe me again and get me on one of those 3D Marios, like Odyssey 2.
Mario Odyssey.
I don't think I ever beat that game. It was weird. Because, like, I played it, and it played for a while, and I did stuff. And then I got to this little hub area where there's, like, more to do, but I don't fully understand what. So I think there's still like half a game there for me. It's one of those games where you thought I was almost going to beat it, and then I'm like, wait, am I only like halfway through this game? I don't know.
It's I'm never going to get a Switch 2.
Well, shall we get to the bad news?
Bad news.
We've been giving a lot of shit to this game called High Guard that came out because I didn't understand anything surrounding any of the decisions they made about the game up to launch. And it was pretty evident this game was not going to do well because it was this game that got the one last thing at the Game Awards. And Jeff Keighley was so excited about it.
So wild.
And they showed this just mediocre trailer. But they're like, from the makers of Titanfall and Apex Legends, here's this game called High Guard. And a trailer that everyone was like, are you sure you don't have one more, like another last thing? Because
it's like some...
This spot's pretty sacred, man. The one last thing at the Game Awards. And then this company decided, and we found out in retrospect, this was their plan all along, was to announce their game and then go completely dark until launch. Don't do any promotion. Don't do any marketing. And they didn't really know they were going to get the Game of the Year awards thing. So one of the guys basically said in retrospect, this was a couple weeks ago, I think we've talked about this, that, yeah, we probably could have done a little bit different trailer, but we didn't plan on that being the place that it was going to show originally. And it did. And it came out, and it started on Steam with just under 100K players. But by the end of the day, and the next day, it had already lost 80% of that player base. And as we can see here,
the drop-off was insane.
This is basically what happened. And this is from February 7th. Or Max. Let's go Max.
Yeah, go Max.
January 26th.
And then 2 days later, it's down to where it basically...
27th, it was at 39.
Yeah.
19, 12, 11. You know, some little bumps, 10, 8, 4. And then at some point here, wasn't it around right here where they announced 5v5s?
I think so.
Yeah. And then they're like 5v5s in here full time.
Uh-huh.
And that didn't work out so well. And then, yeah.
You're careening towards
Yesterday
zero.
They announced that they, we found out they laid off most of the studio. And as of right now, up or down, Danny Hyphen, up or down?
Let's say up.
That's a good call. Yeah. There are 2,033 people on Steam playing this. The math we've been kind of doing, which, you know, might be a little inaccurate now, is chop that number at least in half to probably get the PlayStation numbers. And at this point, I would say we are in the double digits on Xbox players.
There ain't no one playing on Xbox.
Like 46 people might be playing this game on Xbox right now.
It makes me wonder.
Or 0. Or 12.
This came out with no hype.
Yeah.
No one talked about it.
So we basically found out this all started originally with a LinkedIn post from one of the guys that basically said me, like most of the team, got laid off today. And then he kind of alluded to the fact that this game probably is going to shut down. Is that he did basically say there was a lot of content that we'd all worked on that we were really excited to release that, now we won't get that. So, I mean, there's no way this game sticks around. They're just gonna kill it off. But yeah, here you go. Highguard developer Wildlight Entertainment confirms layoffs at the studio. This is after they'd been making comments about, there's a weird defense force on the internet for this game.
Of course.
That it wasn't a bad game. It's just the culture of video game hate. And I've been telling Danny Hyphen, I'm like, I don't understand what these people think. They act like that this cesspool of Steam review people that they look at, they act like that's the only the audience that plays games is so much bigger than this little cesspool of gaming discourse on the internet.
Yeah.
So
everyone's after these weird 3v3 5v5 hero things.
No. And you've got so many people that don't, get in on the Twitter talk or know anything about what people are feeling about the game. They get games because they hear about them. They have marketing campaign. Marketing works on people, and they get the hype.
Yeah.
This game decided to forego all of that. So they didn't want anyone outside of, people in this world that we skirt around, dig inside, to know about this game apparently. And then they want to blame the whole thing on gaming culture. That that it's just such hate, that it was a hate campaign, and now we live in a world where the whole community can decide our game's dead before it even launches, and that's just what happens. That's not what happens. And you know what? Marathon, I'm going to say it right now, I'm going to predict it. I don't know, I'm not going to say Marathon's going to do just crazy. It ain't going to do Destiny fucking shit. But Marathon is another one that we've watched struggle. And that at certain points, especially early on, a lot of people had zero faith in this game.
Yeah, they called it Concord 2 or something.
But as we've gotten closer to launch and we've seen things, people are and me included, I'm like, I think I'm gonna do all right. I think it's gonna be fine. But they've also not done what Highguard did. They came out, they made some big mistakes for a little while with a shitty looking game. Stealing assets, that whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Then seeming like they were scrambling and then saying, all right, and delayed indefinitely, but that only lasted for about 3-4 weeks. And then they came back, and then last night, they got old Papa Peanut playing it for 2 hours with Ziegler, one of the lead devs over there, the lead guy.
Oh, man, he's going to make that game pop.
Yeah, so... what we're seeing now is, it's definitely good. But this is another example of a game that, a lot of people had said the same thing, Dead on Arrival. But it's not going to end the same because that's not, it's not what it is. This game has marketing. It has hype. People outside of the internet know Marathon's coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they actually talk about their game.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a really bad move for the Highguard guys.
Oh, this was absolutely terrible. But
it's the dumbest thing.
They're just blaming it on the internet.
Yeah, we made the incredibly difficult decision to part ways with a number of our team members. Some of the staff members said most of the team. There's a core group of developers to continue to innovating and supporting the game.
Yeah.
I guess they have assets that they're going to use that all those team members made that now are just gone.
And, the next thing we're going to hear is they're just going to shut it down. And all the rest of these guys are gone too. But they need a skeleton team because they're not ready to make that big announcement yet. Because, they're just kind of delaying the inevitable. This is going to send a message through the gaming industry. Mm-hmm. And this isn't the only one that's did it. Concord was another one. That it's going to send a message that, you've got to stop chasing imaginary audiences.
Yeah,
you need to actually look at data, listen to communities, analyze what other successful studios are doing, and make fucking games. Because A, if you make shit games and everybody thinks it's shit, obviously something's wrong. But B, you gotta make games people want. And you got a lot of these studios just lighting money on fire and throwing it in a dumpster right now.
It's nuts.
And it makes no sense because we live in a world where 9,000 games come out a week, it seems sometimes. Like, and not all AAAs, but like there's games everywhere. You've got PC just cranking them out like crazy, like it always has, from little tiny itty bitty titles to meme titles that blow up and take over the internet for a second. Like that. Remember that Schedule One?
Yeah. Took over everything.
Yeah, and then you got big games that come out, and then you got like Arc Raiders that dropped that basically, they just won. We'll talk about it later. They won the Dice Awards Online Game of the Year. Yeah. I mean, like, listen to communities and stuff.
This is like a company with 200 employees, right?
Yeah.
No one spoke up.
No one.
No one said, "Oh, our game is shit." No one did any of that. Like, how afraid was anyone to speak? Like, everyone enjoyed playing this game. Like, how do you get this far in development? How?
I think they creatively hired people
that apparently don't play games or don't care about playing games enough. Like,
probably a lot of like-minded friends of friends got jobs at that studio.
Oh, of course. It's just crazy how you spend hundreds of millions.
If I do recall, they got some Concord devs over there too.
Shit, really?
When that all fell apart.
Wow. Yeah. That's funny. You're gonna get laid off twice.
So this man Andrew has over 100 hours in the game, and he's fearing that it might get shut down. Let's take a look in here and see.
Doubt it,
dude. You don't understand.
It
doesn't matter how much content you have. Yeah. It's not financially sound at all to continue supporting this game at all for less than 3,000 people.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Like, I don't understand how you make this big of a mistake, and then we're gonna watch this thing flounder. Like, it's like, oh my god, it's gonna be painful to watch the final nail in this game's coffin. Which I think we just saw it. Now we're just waiting for it to suffocate.
Yeah, we just lit hundreds of millions of dollars on fire,
and nothing to show for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be obliterated from its own servers.
This fella said you wasted 100 hours.
Lol.
Yeah. Now this, I don't want to sound mean and stuff. Like, I don't root for failures in the industry, but I also do not stand behind the fact that this new little gaslight technique that people on the internet are trying to pull you is like, now we can't hate games. If you hate a game, you're the problem. And it's like, no, I've already done that. I'm a fan of Star Trek. I already live in a world with a fan base for something where a certain group's taking over and trying to tell you if you hate any of this, you're the problem. Like, no. And they're doing that right now with gaming, man. Mm-hmm. So, stick to your guns. Say a game shit. Go on the internet and start a campaign about it. If that game's not shit, it won't mean anything, and that game will do fine. Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm not saying this game was like just garbage shit. It was just, I didn't see the focus in it. I played it. I didn't see who it was for. I didn't understand all the different elements that I felt like piecemealed together from other games I'd played were just kind of collected and put in this game as its mechanics. I didn't see the vision at all. At all. So yeah, don't let them get you, man. I mean, it's this game got what it set out to do. Without promotion or hype or listening to a community. I mean, somebody said something brilliant is launch day probably should have just been, beta test 1.
Yeah.
Beta test 1.
Let's go call it something silly.
Let's go find out what's wrong with our game and then pull it and then fix it and then bring it back and then pull it and fix it and then launch it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Big time open betas, nothing.
Yep. So, I think... definitely the story of Wild Light Entertainment is going to be traveling its way through the gaming industry and other studios and be kind of the poster child of what not to do with your big game.
This is a free-to-play game.
Free-to-play.
Concord died, and that was a paid game.
Yeah.
They pulled that 15 days, but
Concord died, and they had to refund everybody, but this is free-to-play.
And it died that quick.
Yep, and I'm guessing there's a store and stuff. And here's the reason. I just thought of this. Why they are not ending support on this game. They are going to keep this game on life support for 14 players, long enough to basically say, all right, we're shutting it down, and not be pressured into thinking they need to refund people for cosmetics.
Yeah? Keep it open long enough so where you don't have to refund anybody. Yeah.
Right. And that sucks, man. That sucks. But, yeah. Go play High Guard while it lasts. Don't do that. I mean, if you want to, go ahead. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but, like, yeah.
You don't have to play this.
You know,
do what you want. But that game exists.
It does. Up or down, Danny Hyphen? Up or down?
A little bit up.
Yay! Just a little, though.
Just a little bit.
A few more people logged on with the homies to play. Get in there and play the game.
9 people.
Yeah. This era of gaming is crazy compared to like 10, 15 years ago, Doubleholic. I do agree. I do think there's a lot of problems, and we can name them all, but I do think a big problem now is, what I just said a minute ago, is there's just more games than ever, all the time. All competing for an audience, and there's games that are released that know they could never compete for any sort of audience like that.
Yep.
And that's why you just keep seeing success story after success story with little 20-person indie teams and things like that, where the overhead's low. Mm-hmm. They don't need 100,000 players concurrent.
Game speaks for itself. Making
single-player, non-online experiences, or at least just co-op experiences, not online shooters and arena shooters and hero shooters and 5v5 shooters. Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
Too bad.
What's this, Danny Hyphen?
Oh, it's a trailer. You might as well skip halfway through. It's going to be a bunch of story crap. But there's an announcement today.
Have I ever told you about my past? I think it's time you heard the whole story.
Henry, get up now. There's work to be done.
You still have a lot to learn.
Yeah, it did. 10 million copies of this game sold.
And when did this come out? 18?
2018.
2018.
Did this to you. I remember his face.
All of him fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders.
But you need training, arms, a horse.
Update.
Take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
This land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit.
Where's my fucking sword?
We will hack them to pieces.
I wonder how the end
Promise me you'll take care of yourself.
So much has changed since those days, but I can recall it all. The good parts and the painful ones. So, let's have a drink. And let me tell you everything.
There you go. So you got your little update today. You logged on and saw all the little icons for it. Had updated.
Just started downloading, and it's from what they said, it's the PC Ultra assets, everything all set there.
Nice.
So it's all those settings, and then you have the option to turn the HD textures on or off, just like the PC version.
Yeah.
It does run at 60 FPS with the PC with the HD textures on for the most part, but when you start turning the camera, it's a bit rough.
They were showing it to me today, and I was like, well, it's more than 30, but then you turn them off, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, it's definitely 60 when they're off.
Yeah.
All the time.
And the area that you were in, we couldn't really tell the difference, but obviously there you can see. I was like, there's guys in certain areas, I'm sure I'll be able to tell, like, your HD textures are on, but he was just standing on a little dirt road next to some grass. And we were running around, just turning the camera a bunch, seeing how the jitter did and how the frame drops happened. But yeah, neat little update for that. Free for existing users on the console there, ready to go. So
yeah, it's pretty nice.
We were talking about a little while ago, just Arc Raiders. They took home the Online Game of the Year award at the DICE Awards. Love us some Arc Raiders. Yeah, so they've been dealing with some glitches and things like that, and they just announced, as we talked about, the little 3-strike system to ban cheaters on Steam and stuff. And then also basically made it so that the family share version would be banned too, so you couldn't just log into one of your other 5 accounts and just get right back in without buying the game again, or waiting until your suspension was over if you still had a strike or 2 left. But they had another glitch this week that the Burnt Peanut and other streamers helped get solved the next morning. But this also came with people on the internet just making videos showing the glitch and getting copy claims from Embark. Getting channel strikes.
Oh.
But the glitch was basically if you loaded in with like a Torrente with a blue mag, and then like let's say like a Bobcat or a Pharaoh, and then you spam flipped the positions of them real quick and then dropped like the Pharaoh, you would pick the Pharaoh back up and it would have 100 rounds in it that you could shoot before you needed to reload.
Oh.
Or a 102 round Bobcat.
Whoa, that'd be helpful.
So yeah, Peanut was hiding his screen when he was showing it because this made this made it take the world by storm. As him showing it on his stream. So he didn't, physically show it, but they talked about how you did it and it worked. And yeah, the next morning they patched the issue.
I bet.
So yeah, they were just kind of going around with like the argument was, did they get punished for doing this stuff at all? Huh? What? And then the idea is that no, I mean these guys want this game to not have glitches and things. And the streamers bring them money. It's not like COD. It's a little different. They don't actually have like partners. But yeah, him showing it off, like it's like, yeah, everybody wanted this, legitimate players wanted this out of the game, and showcasing it on a big stream, a big popular stream, got it removed the next morning. Yeah.
Calls attention to it right away.
It did add another little issue some people were having after the patch, where like they were escaping through hatches and their kits would be completely gone when they got them.
Oh shit. Yeah. Lindsay had an issue where she was running into invisible walls during a match, and then she just quit out of the game, and all of her stuff was gone.
Oh my god.
So yeah. Don't know what happened there, but
yeah. Let's see how many players Arc Raiders has right now on Steam alone. 209.
It's pretty good.
So yeah, this is kind of how it's been going. This is 3 months.
Yeah, that is a definite. It's still consistent.
Yeah,
a consistent player base. Yeah. You're in kind of like that downward trend, but it's going to pick right back up.
Oh yeah, because we got updates coming. Expedition, we got a big update next month, and then I believe new map the following month. New events happening, new art coming. So yeah, they've kind of talked about how they've kept the roadmap kind of generalized. And if a lot of people are kind of mixed on that too, like they want to know a little bit more about what's going on. But they said they've kept it generalized because they don't want to, make promises they can't keep. And I'm like, this is the studio that started this game first and ended up releasing the finals because they're like, holy shit, this is ready. Let's get it out there. And this game got more time to cook by like a couple years. I think the reason they keep it generalized is because they're probably working on like 3 or 4 different maps, and they just, maybe they're going to be like, let's launch this one next instead of this one. Let's work on this one a little more. Yeah. So I think they keep it kind of generalized because I think they work on lots of different facets of the pieces of content that they are going to release, and sometimes they make decisions and flip-flop just like they did with their games.
Yeah.
Like, let's hold back on that. That needs a little more time to cook. But this has been coming. The team over there has been coming along really nice on this. Let's get it out there as part of this event, and it's new things. So,
and they can do stuff whenever player-based stuff wanes. So they'll just have stuff in their back pocket, ready to go.
And yeah, we did see Marathon last night, and it's pretty neat, pretty cool. I'm gonna check it out. Probably, I'll probably pick it up. But we'll watch that. We'll watch how the numbers affect it. But like just watching what I watched last night, playing on that Peanut stream, there was 2 kind of versions. He was playing with his friend Gingy, who plays games a little differently than him. So I was watching some of hers today too to just kind of get the feel of navigating areas and feeling it too. And I'm like, it's very different. So there's definitely a core audience that I know that lives over on Arc Raiders that's not necessarily going to find Marathon interesting. and then some will. So we'll kind of see how these two games live in harmony, because they are kind of compared to each other. They are very different. They are very different kind of games of this nature.
They will be competing games.
You
nonetheless.
do extract in this game, but the looting looked a little different. You weren't just like looting bullshit everywhere like you do in Arc Raiders, and I think that's a big thing for a lot of the core community that, you know, maybe spends more time on the PvE side and friendly lobbies. I don't know if you're gonna get that so much in Marathon, because the clankers in Marathon are different. They're like robot dudes, and they run like soldiers, and like they'll fucking like jet around a corner and start shooting you. And then there's like a more powerful one with a bunch of armor, and then you've got real players that are in there too.
Okay.
So I think it's gonna be a little bit different kind of thing. So yeah, but these two games are gonna be the games that kind of live in harmony together. But
one for passive players, one for competitives.
But we'll see how Marathon handles, and then how well these two games go, and who eats whose lunch if they still remain comparable a couple weeks after launch. So yeah. We don't have any Arc Raiders slated tonight, but if for some reason we get really bored of that new game we playing, you know we always got that Arc Raiders. But we're gonna try Reanimal tonight. We've been playing a lot. We've been playing Arc Raiders pretty much every single week since it launched on this show.
Yeah, I better make sure it's updated just in case.
Yeah, mine is, I think. But yeah, there you go, Arc Raiders. We're going to get to some game deals here in a little free game dumpster, and then we're going to take a break and then come back and kick off the recap and react to the PlayStation State of Play.
All right.
Dino Crisis 1 and 2, huh?
They just came out, yeah.
And are these remastered?
Well, they're just ports. They brought over, but GOG did them, I guess.
Oh, so the textures are kind of
just
cleaned up a little higher res.
Pro tip, I made a huge mistake by getting them on Steam. You're going to want to get them on GOG, because I guess there's some kind of anti-cheat or something installed on it for some stupid reason, or some
really?
Or copy protection. Sorry, not anti-cheat.
Oh, yeah. But not the GOG What?
Yeah, doesn't make any sense, because they did this version. See over on the right there for developer?
Yeah.
GOG.com.
But they put some anti-cheat.
Yeah, they put some Enigma protector. That's what it is. It's the third-party DRM, not anti-cheat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they stuffed Enigma in there, and people are talking about that. But I don't know. I picked them up anyway. They were half off.
Well, at least these will be available for you in a few months on Twitch claims for GOG.
All right. Yeah, the 1 and 2 came out. We'll probably never see 3 anywhere, unless it's out on PC. I didn't know about that, but I think it's Xbox original.
Oh, wow!
I don't know if I played much of 2. I played 1.
Interesting. So this is not free game dumpster. These are just out now ports.
Those are out now. You
and
can
they
buy
are
those
on sale for $4.99 and $4.99.
Yeah, with Steam's Capcom sale right now.
And I don't know why they don't just have a bundle.
I know.
Sell them both for $7.99, $8.99. There you go. Free game dumpster this week on Epic Games. The Dark Side Detective: A Fumble in the Dark. Is this like some fucking?
Looks like you're a detective.
Some
when you go through
some
cases.
Twin Peaks shit.
Sure. What?
Okay. Huh.
It's one of these games.
Yes.
Got it.
Free right now. And then also, Nobody Wants to Die is available on Epic Games Store on PC if you want to check that out. This is that.
That's better than inactivity.
Look at Cyberpunk, but they're like old-timey cars.
Focusing on the symptoms.
Did you notice that?
The memories.
Look at Fifth Element kind of look.
I'm 120 years old. And I don't have any strength left to keep recalling the past.
You're a goddamn departmental legend.
Legend, huh?
More like cautionary tale.
I need access.
Do you think I don't know why the chief put you on restricted duty? Can I ask you something personal? Do you believe in life after death? Well, apparently in the past, people used to ask stuff like that all the time. And now, Can we believe in anything beyond this? What if you could choose the bank or death?
Oh, that car.
This game seems like it doesn't have combat.
You there?
I mean, you have a gun there, but
Innocent souls.
This looks like one of them walking games.
yeah, you know what I'm saying though. Like
Yeah.
it seems like it doesn't have combat, which is fine. But like I was curious from what I first saw, but as I watched it, I'm like,
I've lost visual.
he's had a gun in his hand a couple times, but not why you think.
Yeah.
But there's like puzzles and stuff. This is the puzzle element where you bring the past back and
Okay.
yeah.
It's free.
Yeah, first person narration simulation.
Very much a walking sim.
Yeah. So that's free on Epic Games Store. You can get that over here on Amazon Twitch deal. Hex Guardian. Oh boy, look at this. This
looks
free
riveting.
for you. Okay. All right. And that's your free game dumpster. We are going to take a short break because we've got a giant PlayStation State of Play to watch next. A lot of game announcements, some stuff that I'm excited about, some stuff you might be excited about. I don't know how much Danny Hyphen's going to be excited about. Danny Hyphen hates everything.
We'll see.
He has all he needs. He has
Hate everything until you like it.
He has a PS3 game on his Xbox ROG Ally and an update to a game from 2018. And he's like, I'm set for the year.
That's all I need. All I need is games made 5 to 10 years ago, 20, 30 years ago.
All right, stick around, everybody. Get that drink ready. I'm gonna go pour me one, and we'll sit back and we'll watch some game announcements and see what's going on out there with the PlayStation State of Play that aired yesterday. And then later on tonight on the show, me and Danny Hyphen will be cracking into a brand new game, Reanimal. So stick around. It is the Russ Factor Show. We will be right back. The Russ Factor Show!